So, the first question, when was the last time you tried something new and what was that? So, when I was in Dubai, I think it's about 7 or 8 months ago. I drove my father car and that was new and excited for me. So, and second question is that who do you sometimes compare yourself to and why comparison is good or bad for us? So sometimes I compare myself with everyone who is better than me because of it help you to like the mirror to improve you or remove bad habits and it's really good and helpful. Number 3. What what's the most sensible thing you ever heard someone said? Actually I don't know anything sensible that you can say that sometime I forget things easily so I can't remember it. So then the next questions, what gets you excited about life? The thing that gets me more excited is that traveling with friends, cousins, friends or family, someone who is really close to me. Question number 5. What life lesson did you learn the hard way? Elaborate. So if you never ask, you will never know. That's the lesson I learned. And the next question is, what do you wish you spent more time doing 5 years ago and why? So answer is, I wish I could spend some of my time with family and my friends. Seventh question, do you ask enough question or do you settle for what you know? I am the learner and learner should ask questions about something he didn't know. So I have more questions in my mind. Now, question number 8. What do you love and what are you doing about it? Go in detail. So, answer, I love to code. I love to coding and I am learning it and doing stuff in software engineering from Maju. And question number 9. What's the belief that you hold with which many people disagree? Explain that belief. So, answer, sometime playing video games, it is good to your brain and many people disagree with it. I agree because I love to play games and it's also increase thinking ability. Now 10th question, what can you do today that you were not capable of a year ago and what was the reason you were not able to do that at that time? So I can travel alone. I can't travel alone 1 year ago. I did not go alone anywhere, but not now I can travel alone every day. I can 1 year ago I didn't go anywhere alone, but now I go alone everywhere, travel a lot alone easily. So that's the reason I do now, but I can't do it any first 1 year ago. 11th question. Do you think crying is a sign of weakness or strength? Justify your point. So my opinion is that crying release your emotions and that throw eyes and it's not weakness. It gives you strength for facing your emotions or your pains. 12. What would you do differently if you knew nobody would judge you and why? So I would like to play games and go out with friends because I enjoy it a lot. 13. Do you celebrate the thing do you do have? How do you celebrate and what are those things? Yes, I celebrate things I have and those things are best friends and family. I spend time with them. What is the difference between living and exciting? Exciting, that is that you are just here on earth and living is being able to be happy, talking in your own hand, take things in your own hands and surviving. If not now, then when? Connect it with any scenario like learning something new. So my answer would be If not now, then when will you learn about verbals and non-verbals without these activities? So, question number 16. Have you done anything like lately worth remembering? Share it in detail. No, I don't think I didn't do anything that worth remembering. Sorry. So, now next questions 18. So, 17. What does your joy looks like today? So, today I'm not that happy that much because me and my friends were going to watch match, but now not. But now government cancelled it. Now question number 18. Is it possible to lie without saying a word, and how? So I don't think is possible okay, without saying anything and you are lying. So it's my opinion that you can lie without saying. So question number 19. If you had a friend who spoke to you in the same way that you sometimes speak to yourself, how long would you allow this person to be your friend and why? So my answer is that I will never allow him because I don't want anyone to say that I said to myself. Now question number 20. Which activities make you lose track of time? Name them. Lose time, so like video games, sleeping, and reading, watching videos on YouTube, and also using Facebook. Now question number 21. If you had to teach something, or so what would you teach and why? So I would teach programming, but before teaching I will learn it because I love it and I will teach it to others to help them achieve their goals. Now question number 21. What would you regret not fully doing or being or having in your life? So I have regret for not taking part in sports activities. Question number 23. What you holding on to something that you need to let go of? What is that something that and why are you holding it? So I am a person who overthink a lot and need to let it go from my life because I am holding it because I have not someone that I tell them that this thing I am holding it, so that's why I'm holding it and now I want to let it go from my life. Question number 24. When you are 80 years old, what will be matter to you the most? I think my health will matter me the most. Question number 25. Where is it is time to stop calculating risk and rewards and just do what you know is right? So the time will come when I will not have to lose anything to lose or fear. So that's the time will come when I will not fear anyone or and I will not fear some that I will lose something. 26. How old would you be if you didn't know how old you are? So I think I will be 70 to 80 years old when I will not know how old I am and I will never know. It will be around 70 to 80 years old. Question number 27. Would you break the law to save a loved one? Yeah, I will break the law to save loved one. Question number 28. What makes you happy? Spend time with loved one like family and friends make me smile. 29. When it all said and done, will you have said more than you done and why? Why not? I think I don't do anything like that before, so I don't know that I have done and I haven't. Question number 13. 30. If you had the opportunity to get a message across to the large group of people, what would your message be? My message will be, let everyone do that what they want and don't interfere in someone's life and make them decide their own decisions. Now, question number 31. If the average human lifespan was 40 years, how would you live your life differently? I think I will I live my life differently than others and make my own decisions, and I will live healthy life than others and do stuff like I never did before. Question number 32. What do we all have in common besides our genes that makes us human? Everyone has common things like feelings, emotions, less confidence like me or humanity. That's the common things everyone have. 33. If you could choose one book as a mandatory read for all high schools students, which book would you choose and why? So I think I will choose history book because its book are quite interesting and fun to read. Question number 24. Would you rather have less work or more work you actually enjoy doing? Definitely less work on what I enjoy doing. What is important enough to go to war over? I never go to the war over, but it's against humanity. Then it's enough to go through war over. Which is worst, falling or never trying? Never trying is worst because fallings learn you something new. But if you never try, you will never learn. 37. When was the last time you listened to the sound of your own breathing and how did it happen? I think it was when I was running in cricket. That's time I listened my own breathing because I was running for a score. What's something you do differently than most people? So I spend most of my time alone, so that's the thing that different me from some of other pupils. Question number 39. What does the ideal life mean to you? Ideal life should be like that you live normal life and do things you like, enjoy every moment of your life and never interfere others people way or in their lives. Question number 40. Would you rather be a worried chins or a joyful simpleton and why? I would like to be joyful simpleton. Simpleton if it's better to live happy than the worried every single time. 41. If you could instill one piece of advice in newborn baby mind, what advice would you give? My advice will be they never hurt someone's feelings. That will be my advice. What is the most desirable trait another person can possess? A person should have a desirable traits of understanding others person's feelings. That's the desirable trait I want to be in another person's. Question number 43. What are you most grateful for? So the life Allah gave me, it's better than the others. So I'm very grateful for that. Is stealing to feed a starving child is wrong, and how? Why? No, I think in my opinion it's not wrong. In my opinion, Because humanity come first. What do you want the most in your life and why? I want happiness and most I want happiness the most because it's help you to forget your tensions, your everything that you don't want to remember it. So I want happiness. Are you more worried about doing things right or doing the right things? So I know I am not worried about doing things right. What has life taught you recently? Gives example of the lesson learned. So the last told me that you are alone. So learn to do things by yourself. No one will come to help every time. 48. What is the one thing you would most like to change about the world? So my answer will be short. Live in peace. No war. 49. Where do you find inspiration? So it will be also the short answer from my side. From my father. He motivates me and motivates me every day. And the last question. Can you describe your life in a 6-word sentence? A meaningful piece of sentence. So enjoying even confusing what is happening. That's my life. Thank you.